Hello there everybody and welcome back to another video. For this week's video I thought I would do something interesting that I've done on a smaller scale but haven't done to this degree in a while, and that is a what I eat in a week. And this one especially because it's our pregnancy edition, since I am about 22 weeks pregnant. Now, a lot of the stuff that I eat hasn't changed super significantly since I've been pregnant. In the first trimester it definitely did, because I was so limited in what didn't make me feel sick to eat it. Brig is coming right in because she can hear that I'm filming. But apart from eating a few more kind of convenience foods than I did before pregnancy, just because I do have to eat more frequently and in a little bit more volume, the substance of what I eat hasn't changed to a huge degree. But if you are interested in kind of what a 22 weeks pregnant woman eats in a week, I thought this would just be a fun video to make. Now, we are actually in the middle of the day. I spontaneously decided I wanted to do this video, so I didn't decide to film when I was having breakfast. But I can catch you up real quick. It was a quick and easy day because I just got back from a trip to Stanton, which you saw in the video that I posted recently. I slept in a little bit and then had just a really quick, easy breakfast. I just had a mixed berry Nutri-Grain bar because I knew I'd have a snack when I got to work. And so after our church service, I had a few donut holes and some cherries and a cookie and a little bit of coffee. And so that's really all that I've had so far today. I got back a little bit later than I would normally have lunch just because I was doing a huge grocery shop. I was in New Orleans 2 weeks ago, and then this past weekend I was in Virginia, so we were basically out of food in the house except for some produce. But I made myself these frozen sausage and cheese lasagna for lunch, and I'm just going to have that as a quick lunch, and then I think I'm going to take a nap. So now it's a little later and I've had my nap and I'm ready for a snack. This is a quick and easy snack. This is just some leftover homemade tortilla chips from a local Mexican restaurant, left over from a dinner that we had the other night. So I am slowly finishing those off. So it's much later now and I'm in my PJs. I just got hungry again. And this is part of why I wanted to do a week in my life in terms of eating instead of just a single day, because today was basically just like all laziness and convenience foods since I was just coming off of a couple of different trips. So for tonight, I just really didn't feel like having anything for dinner that was substantial, so I am literally having like an individual size cereal for dinner, dinner of champions, you know, but I think that's, like I said, why I wanted to do a week in my life, because some days this week you're going to see like beautiful home-cooked meals with lots of vegetables and stuff, and sometimes I'm super exhausted from 2 back-to-back trips and I just have cereal for dinner, and that is totally fine. So I am going to very much enjoy this cereal, and I'm probably just going to go straight to bed. So it's Monday now, and as you saw in the previous footage, I had a little chai latte this morning. Woke up a little late, had a little chai latte and some snacks, as well as the applesauce that you saw. I also had some, the rest of the leftover tortilla chips. Now it is like a brunch early lunch situation, and I am having some leftover Thai food from when we were coming back from our latest trip. We picked that up on the way home. Okay, so it's dinner time now, and when I show you my dinner for tonight, it's going to look a little weird, but I promise it is actually a normal dinner. There's just another portion of it that is taking a long time, so I'm eating the 2 parts separately. So I started off while I was preparing dinner with a non-alcoholic beer that my husband got me, which was very sweet, so I can still feel included. And then my plan for dinner tonight was to make a frozen meatloaf that I got from our local farm market, roasted Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes. So I have made the Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes. The meatloaf, I realized when I took it out to make it today, doesn't have any instructions for how you're supposed to heat it up. So I tried to look it up and I got like a ballpark figure, but this meatloaf is taking a really long time to fully cook through. So I was hungry and I decided might as well just eat the rest of my dinner now, and then I'll eat the meatloaf when it's ready. And here's the remains of what's on my plate with, at long last, the meatloaf on it. So it's Tuesday now. I have an appointment this morning, so I needed something quick and easy. So I went to my favorite local coffee shop and I got this. Now this is very special because this is my local coffee shop's famous peach cake that they make from this time in the summer until, as they say, the last peach falls off the vine. So I try to get this as much as I can in the summertime because it's so good and it's around for such a limited time. I also got a tea, a green tea, and then this is actually for later. This is a scone that just sounded really good when they were describing it to somebody else, so I got one for later. Okay, I am back from physical therapy. It was a long appointment because it was my intake. So now I'm hungry again, ready for a snack. So I'm just gonna roll right into, nope, there's paper stuck to it. I'm gonna roll right into having my scone that I showed you earlier. I'm pretty excited about this because it's a peppermint and white chocolate scone. I am obsessed with peppermint. It feels a little unseasonal, feels a little Christmassy, but I'm not gonna complain because I love peppermint. It's later in the day now, and I have made a noodle bowl for my next meal. This is just some udon noodles that I cooked up, and I chopped up a bunch of veggies. There's half an avocado in here, a cucumber from my garden, some cherry tomatoes, 3 of which are from my garden, and then there's a jalapeno in there. And I mixed it with some sesame oil, salt, rice vinegar, black sesame seeds, and I think that's it. And then I actually just chilled it in the fridge for like 20 minutes, and now this is gonna be my next meal. Okay, so I can't really explain this to you. It's not on the level of like a pregnancy craving, but I was planning to cook something for dinner tonight, but pregnancy just decided it was cereal again. I don't know why in this pregnancy I have had this weird thing about like late night cereal. But that's what I wanted for dinner tonight. I can't explain it, but I'm just gonna go with it. So we're having cereal again. Okay, so I have a nice, quick, and easy breakfast here on this Wednesday morning. It's just a couple breakfast tacos, some scrambled eggs, and avocado with a little hot sauce on it. I couldn't film this because I was in a meeting while I was eating them, but I did have a couple snacks this morning. I had a Nutri-Grain fruit bar and a piece of string cheese, and I also had some orange juice. So we are well on our way of good eating for today. Ice cream time. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning. I apologize for not being able to film dinner last night. Noah had just gotten home, and so I was talking to him a lot, and so sometimes when I'm talking to him, I'm not also filming at the same time. But it was a great dinner. We made a little stir fry. We actually had some leftover. I had made mapo eggplant from the Omnivore's cookbook blog, and so we had a little leftover of that. So we used that as our protein, and we mixed that into a stir fry with some amaranth greens and some ginger, some mushrooms, and I think there was one other thing, but I can't remember right now. But it was really delicious. We had that with rice, so a wonderful dinner for last night. Then this morning I have another physical therapy appointment, so I'm getting ready for that. I've just made myself some chai tea, and I have made myself a little yogurt bowl. Yogurt bowls were big for me in the first trimester, but I haven't really had them very much since, so I'm pretty excited about that. Normally I do fresh fruit in my yogurt bowls, but because I've been gone for a couple weeks, we haven't been to the farmer's market, so we don't have any fresh fruit. So it's just yogurt and granola and a little maple syrup. We are at lunchtime now, and I just whipped up one of my favorite quick and easy meals. I usually have this for breakfast, but you can have it for any meal of the day. It is just some leftover rice that I heated up, and then I added some kimchi here on the side, and I fried an egg and put it on top, and that's just going to be my nice quick and easy lunch. Also have some chicken breasts defrosting in the sink right now because I'm going to make a quick early dinner for Noah when he gets home from work because I'm going to be out this evening. So we'll get to that in a little bit. Well, a bit of a change of plans on the dinner for Noah front. I felt like the chicken wasn't defrosting fast enough and I just didn't want to risk it knowing that I'm short on time. So instead, I am going to make like a tomato and eggplant pasta type of dish for tonight, because I have a bunch of eggplants that I grew in my garden, and then we have a bunch of local produce from farmers markets. So I'm just gonna get on that and we'll do that instead for today.
Baby,
Saturday, the last day of this video, and I am going to head out to the farmer's market shortly. As you saw yesterday, I didn't really talk through much of what I did just because for most of the day I was at work and you just can't really talk through, but you can see that I ate like a ton of snacks. I always do at work because I need to kind of keep my energy up for a long work day. And then in the evening, Noah and I were both feeling super tired, so we got Japanese food for dinner. The Japanese place that we went to has a really great selection of cooked sushi that I can still eat even though I'm pregnant. So that was great. I'm about to head out to the farmer's market, but I'm having a snack first. I'm just having some dried apricots. I usually try to get breakfast at the farmer's market, but they don't always have something I'm in the mood for. So I'm just going to have this snack to tide me over while I see if there's anything that I like at the market. And then I'm going to try to get a lot of good stuff at the market. I love these dried apricots, but I am like dying for some fresh fruit right now. So I'm really hoping that they're going to have something good. I think that they probably will. So the farmer's market didn't have anything that I was super in the mood for today, so I got home and I just made a quick and easy breakfast, just a little avocado on an English muffin, and then I got this peach from the farmer's market, absolutely perfect, ripe peach. So that's amazing on the side of this. So I feel like this is kind of the quintessential summer breakfast. Just popping in to let you all know that it's a little bit later and I needed snacks, so I'm just having a little bit of string cheese, which has been something I've been really into lately. Couldn't decide what I wanted for lunch and I had a late breakfast, so it's time for, you guessed it, cereal. This craving just keeps on going. So this is actually my last individual container of cereal, so I will have to go out and get more cereal soon. But a good quick lunch, and then I'm going to make dinner later. So it's still ridiculously hot out right now, as I think you can probably tell from my sweaty face. So I decided I wanted something quick, easy, and most importantly, cold for dinner tonight. This is just a chicken breast that I got from my local farm market, and I had just put this in the oven for a while to cook and just kind of cut it open to confirm that it's done. I'm going to make a pasta salad for dinner. I have some pasta boiling right here. Turn that down a little bit because I will show you in a second. Let me walk over. Realize that this is how much leftover pasta I had, so definitely not enough for a meal. So I'm boiling more pasta, which means this might not be as cold as I want it to be, but that's okay. It'll at least have a little time to chill before Noah gets home. Then I also made this. This is a little not cilantro, what am I saying? Garlic jalapeno dressing. It's just some Greek yogurt, jalapenos, garlic, cloves, some salt, and some smoked paprika in it. And then I'm just gonna cut up some of these tomatoes and this cucumber that I grew in my garden. And that's going to be it. I'll mix it all together, let it chill for a little while. That's dinner. Here's the finished product before it goes in the fridge to chill. With that, we are at the end of Saturday. Unless I have dessert later, I don't think I'm having much more to eat today. So I'm going to close out the vlog here. And I hope you enjoyed just a little peek into like a realistic second trimester week of eating. You know, I wasn't doing much stuff that was fancy. Most of the time I was just eating cereal, you know, but I find this stuff interesting and I hope you do too. Keep a lookout for the rest of the month. We've got some great videos coming, including a couple from Sarah. So I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye!